Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how to create this autumn makeup look. It is starting to get cold outside, the leaves are starting to turn brown, the nights are cutting in, it's getting darker earlier, which means only one thing, that autumn is officially on its way. And I have been tagged to do this amazing collaboration with a beautiful bunch of well-talented girls, and we are all doing the autumn fall tag. And it is basically, we're creating different autumn eye looks and all sharing them together, and their talents are unreal. So I will mention all of their channels in the description box down below. Please check them out. They are amazing, beautiful, talented girls, and they're really nice as well. So make sure that you check them out. So it is my turn to share my video, and this is the look I am showing you. I think autumn, you think browns, golds, oranges, reds, plums, and I've focused the main colour on my eye and kept my lips stripped back. I've created this look using the Jeffree Star X Morphe palette. This was the palette that come to my mind when I seen the tag that I was involved in. I was like, yes, because there are lots of oranges, browns, golds, and just stunning colours, where I knew I could create an amazing look using this palette. So this is what I've used today. All of my products that I have used I will mention in the description box down below, but first please check out the girls because they are wonderful. So first I'm going to use NYX's Shine Killer primer, and this just mattifies your face. My face does get quite shiny, especially if I'm wearing like makeup all day, like if I'm at work or if I'm on a night out. So this just really kind of like mattifies your face under your foundation. So I kind of recommend using this if you have like oily skin. If you've watched any of my previous videos, you'll know that I like to do my foundation a little bit differently. I kind of like to do eye up, and then once I've done my eyes I do face down. It just gets rid of any fallout, and it doesn't ruin any makeup on your lower face. This is literally like a blank canvas. It can be fixed, but I always find that if you've got foundation on then you have fallout and you rub it, it just smudges. So this is just my personal preference. So I'm going to use the NYX Born To Glow foundation in the shade Natural, and I'm just taking my Real Techniques buffing brush. I'm just going to get a little amount, and I'm going to do my forehead. I do think I look a little bit strange, but I mean, we all have our own kind of like techniques of putting makeup on, and this is just mine.
Every time we say goodbye.
So I'm going to take my Jeffree Star X Morphe palette, and I'm going to use this shade here, which is Mr. Diva, and I'm just going to go like in the crease of the eye just to kind of get like a bit of a transition shade. And now it doesn't matter about being neat or precise, because this will be getting like mainly covered up. This is just so there's just something a little bit there. I'm using my Morphe M505 brush because it's nice and fluffy, and it doesn't take long to apply either. You see how easy that just slaps on my lid. And then using the same brush, I'm going to go in with this shade here, which is Boss Angels. This is just like a darker orange colour, and I'm just going to go like over the same patch but just a little bit lower.
They all see that it's a lie, 'cause we always give it one last.
Then I'm going to go in a little bit darker, so I'm going to use this brown here, which is Hi Dude. This brown here using the Morphe 455 brush, and this is like perfect just for getting right into the crease, and that is exactly where I'm going to go. Just take it right in to that crease, go quite deep and go quite dark with it. You can blend it out, smudge it. I know that does look quite intimidating at the moment, but it will be better than this, believe me. This is just like a work in progress. So I'm just going to go do the exact same on the other side.
Last try. Yeah, you've watched me break 1,000 times.
And then going back in with that first Morphe brush in a little bit of Boss Angels on, just kind of blend into the top crease of that brown. Don't worry, because obviously the lid is going to be covered with another colour which will get rid of that harshness of that brown. I'm just like quite fussy when it comes to blending. I like blending, probably blending too much. Now for the lid itself, I'm going to go in with Girl, which is this nice goldy colour here. And I'm going to use the Morphe 124 brush, but I'm going to do something a little bit different with this brush. I'm going to get my NYX, I've got matte NYX setting spray, and I'm just going to like give the brush a few coats of that, because it just picks up loose pigment and loose colour so much easier, and it cuts the actual application time down by like a fraction. So you can just see I'm just picking up on the brush there. All of that's on, and then you literally kind of like forming a cut crease but without the concealer. You are cutting the crease of your lid with this shadow.
Inside, now I'm all alone, 'cause you never show. You say you will, but then you don't. That's how it goes. Don't wanna know. I'm turning up.
Going back in with that Morphe 455 little brush that we've done the brown, just pick up a tiny little bit of the brown and just kind of go back into the crease, just to like really like replace any colour that you may have lost.
Turning off my mind so I get by.
Keep blending out and applying until you're happy with what you've got.
I just wanna be happy tonight.
So now I'm going to go and do the rest of my face makeup with the foundation. There hasn't been that much fallout, but I'm just going to go and do the foundation on my lower half of my face.
2 hours later.
So next is contouring, and I'm going to use this Morphe Highlight and Contour palette. This is the 8H palette. It's got all these beautiful colours in here. I think I'm going to go for this colour here for contour, which is called Debutante. Taking my Real Techniques contour brush, I'm just going to dip it in and just pull my face to the side, suck in a little bit, and then just draw the line where the crease is. And then not forgetting the forehead, if you want some kind of definition to it.
Can't be waiting for you in the morning. I'ma leave without giving a warning. I'ma leave.
And then for the actual highlight, I think I'm gonna go for this Venus, because it's a little bit like goldy. Just taking a small Morphe brush, tap it on, and just go right above that contour. I used to contour my nose, but I don't actually do that anymore. I went through a stage in my life where I was really unhappy with my nose, and I kind of over contoured it, and I think I kind of made it more visible, if that makes sense. But now I'm not really that bothered about my nose, so I've kind of left it. If you think your contour looks a little bit too strong, just go back in and buff it out. Or if you don't think it stands out enough, go in and do more definition. So I'm going to go back in with this Morphe 455 brush and that High Dude brown colour. Just picking up a little bit on the brush, just go right in under the lash line. Oh, this bit always tickles. You can go really harsh, but you can kind of go a bit smudgy and a bit smoky. That's what I think I'm going to go for, so I don't really go in quite hard, I go in quite soft.
I'ma leave without giving a, but every time we.
Obviously I've got lash extensions on, but I'm not going to bother using an actual liquid liner because I think it looks I think the eyeshadow looks alright like this as it is, but if you want to use a liquid eyeliner then you can. So I'm not using any mascara either because my lashes are already on, but I'm going to use mascara on my lower lash line, and I'm going to use the Smashbox Full Exposure mascara, and I'm not going to go in loads either because my lashes are like kind of dramatic, so I kind of like it being kind of top heavy, so I just go in quite soft on the lower lash. For my lips, I'm going to keep it kind of like a nudie brown colour. Don't want anything like purple or plums. When you do think of autumn, you think of like purples, plums, deep reds, but with having orangey brown goldy eyes, I want to keep the lips kind of like and not as dramatic. So I'm going to use this W7 Lip Twister lip liner in the colour Nude, and this mini Morphe liquid lipstick in the shade Pixie. So lining your lips can take a little bit of practice. You know, you kind of have to be careful that you don't overline them too much, or if you don't even want to overline them, just go around like your normal lip shape. But I am going to slightly overline them because I feel like I've got a really thin top lip.
We say goodbye. We all know that it's a lie. Now I'm all alone, 'cause you never show. You say you will, but then you don't.
And then finishing off with some matte finish setting spray. Spritz. Just let it dry. And this is the finished look.
But then you don't know. Let go. Don't wanna know. I'm turning off.
So I hope you guys enjoyed this look. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment and subscribe if you haven't already, and stay tuned for my next video. Bye!